Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Be Her with Shalon, where we were just talking with witchy business women who are like stepping up in their lives, their careers, and learning how to really become these powerhouse women in their lives and building beautiful generational wealth and legacy for themselves and their families. So, welcome to Kelsi today. We are speaking with her so thanks for being here, Kelsi.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm excited to have you. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what is your background? What do you do?
So I have been a licensed hairstylist for the last 10 years, and I also work seasonally from home for a family business that I've been doing. I have two kids. I have two daughters. They are 4 and 6. My 6-year-old will be 7 soon, and I'm not ready. And yeah, I've been with my partner for almost 9 years and live in Washington. I've never left, and
Huh?
yeah.
Awesome. I love that. Like, I didn't let you know until after we were talking and stuff that you were a hairstylist as well. So I love just like all the women that I've been connecting with and everything, how we have like these just like common little things, that connect all of us and our history and everything. So I love that. But, um, so you are like working from home though, right? As well as doing your seasonal business.
Mhm.
Okay. And so what actually made you decide to get into this business?
Actually, originally got into it back in 2023. And at the time, I know it's only been 3 years, but it feels like a lot longer. So I really can't speak on what exactly had me start the first time.
Mhm.
But then coming back into it, because I really missed it when I was out of it. It was constantly in my brain of like getting back into it. And
Mhm.
I really missed the community and I missed everything about it, basically. And so this round for me personally was I had quit my job as a hairstylist because I was having health issues. And
Mhm.
I knew that working from home and being as available as I can for my kids and for my family and for my home in general was the way to go.
Mhm.
And I knew that I didn't want to get into just any other work from home job because a lot of them require a degree of some sort. You have to be licensed in something, or it's just odd. It's hard to find remote work, I've noticed.
Yeah.
And I missed this community. Like I missed Sabre. I missed, just the love and the support and the energy that comes with it. And I had been debating off and on reaching out and coming back in when Sabre actually messaged me.
Okay.
And it was like a couple hours after I had a little mini meltdown moment. I was like crying to my tree. I have a big tree outside my window. I was crying to my tree and I was like, I need a sign. Like, what do I do? What path do I need to take? Like, where am I? I don't know.
Mhm.
What do I need to do? And then a couple hours later, I saw her message pop up on my phone and I was like, hold on. Like, that is not coincidence.
No.
Like, timing of that was insane. So I knew like right then and there, I was like, yep, this is where I want to be.
Love that.
Yeah.
So like what made you leave the business the first time?
So the first time was it was a lot. So I really wasn't putting in the work
Mhm.
because I just wasn't in the headspace to actually do that. I thought I would have been, and I just wasn't. And it took me about 3 months. And I had let a lot of negative self-talk and self-limiting beliefs. And I just kind of convinced myself that like I didn't belong here
Mm.
and that this wasn't the path for me and that it just wasn't going to work out. And it was just like all those horrible things. I didn't give myself a chance
Right.
to actually learn and do it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I kind of let those thoughts take over and I just dipped out.
Yeah. Um, I'm so grateful that you brought that up because it really is like a mindset shift and an identity shift from, the way you used to think and operate with everything to shifting into this different version of yourself that is like, you know, learning new things and learning how to like rebuild a business from a better way, right? Not one from like struggle and survival and all of those kind of things, but one where we can actually like work together and come together in community and actually like build something together with, with all of our gifts and everything. And I think that in itself is really, really beautiful. But, I can understand how you feel because like I think everybody kind of goes through that roller coaster of emotions where it's like, oh my God, do I even belong here? Like I still have that feeling sometimes when we're on our calls and everything and we're sharing and stuff, but it really is a beautiful community. So I can understand why you wanted to come back to it for sure.
Definitely. It was, and there was a lot of guilt that came with leaving the first time because I had that then, when I let those thoughts kind of decide my path, it
Mhm.
was then followed by, well, I didn't give myself a chance. I gave up on another thing, and it just wasn't sitting right with me more so than what I thought leaving the business was, if that makes sense. Like it was those afterthoughts that I was like, well, why? Why did I let myself do this again? Why am I not giving myself that chance?
Mhm. Mhm. Um, no, for sure. And I think I think it's all a part of the journey though, right? The ever evolving journey of ourselves. And that the one thing about this business that we shared in another podcast is it's so beautiful that you can actually like, if you need to leave, take a time out from the business for a while, like you can always come back to it. Right?
Oh yeah,
There's no like re-entry. There's no, starting from zero. It's like you literally just pick up where you left off, but you're like this newer, more evolved version of yourself who's like more confident in, being able to actually like show up in this business now, right?
absolutely.
Yeah. And I think that's beautiful. And I don't ever want to have to personally, I don't ever want to have to like leave the business for any reason or another. But like that's the one thing as being like a solopreneur and stuff that there's that that cushion for you that you've already built that's gonna like help support you and stuff if you need to.
It makes a huge difference knowing that you don't have to completely start over from ground up
Hmm. Yeah.
and that you can just come back in and kind of just take off again. And there's no, when you take a pause, because I feel like sometimes you have to take a pause because life is life and sometimes it's for the best, but it gives you that comfort, like you said, that cushion of knowing, okay, I can take this pause and miss not miss anything.
Yeah. You're not going backwards. It's just
Yeah.
like a little, yeah, pause in life or whatever to allow you to breathe, to allow you to work on whatever it is that you need to work on or whatnot. And because the other thing is reality, like we're not meant to be like doing and giving 24/7 all the time, every time, right? And like when you're a solopreneur, we're trading time for money constantly, right? That's how we make a living. And so this is also like that really big mind shift as to how we make money, right? Do you feel that, especially with being a stylist and everything?
Huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. That industry is so different.
right? You do a service,
It's
you
so
get paid.
yeah,
It's like no waiting. It's like you do a service, you get paid, right? And so it's, yeah,
right.
it's very different for sure.
But I remember at the end of my salon shifts, 9 times out of 10, I'd get in my car and
Mm,
I would just sit there
mhm.
for like 15 minutes in silence. And then I would drive home in silence because it just took the life out of me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're holding a lot of space for our clients that we don't even
Mhm.
realize. And that's another reason why like I actually started incorporating like my holistic modalities and with my salon services to help like support them, in a stronger way as well as wanting to help other stylists as well learn how to like actually energetically protect yourself and your energy so that you're not just taking on stuff from your clients all the time because it gets to be very draining. Like we love our clients, but like when you're like a dumping ground all day long,
Jeez.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's physically a lot on the body as well. Like
Yes.
people who are in the industry for like I've been in the industry 25 years. I don't know how long have you been were you in the industry?
10.
10. Yeah. And like it gets to be, you know, a lot after so many years and um so it's really nice that, you know, I'm not giving up on my salon career kind of thing, but like I can bring this into it and incorporate this in with everything as well without having to like run myself ragged and wear myself out.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this definitely isn't a this or that opportunity. This is a this can help with that. It's
Yeah.
all very cohesive. And yeah.
And especially if you have like these bigger dreams and goals and ambitions and stuff that you need, like maybe like big finances for, right? Like you don't have to worry about how am I going to make money from the bank? How am I going to be able to do this? How am I going to be like you have this business that is able to like fund whatever it is that you want to like work towards, right? Without having to worry about, you
Right.
know, sacrificing other things for it. Yeah. So, and you work around your kids, which is amazing.
Yes, I know this will be this season, or I guess this year and next year will be my last year having my littlest home because she starts school next year.
Mhm.
So my oldest has been in school for a couple years now, but it's going to be really odd having neither of them here while I'm working. It's going to be like, whoa.
Mhm. Especially when you're used to it all the time. I know. Like I'm going through my big transition with life from my youngest daughter graduating, and that's going to be like she's going to be going to university and stuff still, but like it's definitely going to be different.
Yeah, that's huge.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And so that was the other thing too, when I stopped and thought about it, like I'm sure you resonate with this, like with just trying to make ends meet and living in survival with your kids, trying to get by every day and make sure that everybody's like happy and fed and, you know, clean and whatever else, right? That like um it doesn't actually allow you a lot of time to um build something other than, you know, just getting by. And so the fact that you found this or decided to come back to this business where you're at and stuff, I think is amazing for you to allow you to like build into the future as opposed to like I feel like I'm starting from scratch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it can definitely. I mean, I still feel that way, even though I had done this
Mhm.
for a little while previously. It does feel like starting from scratch, even though I know I'm not.
Yeah.
But it's because you have a new mindset. I feel like
Like
that has a lot to do with it.
yeah, it's like you're
Yeah.
becoming the student again with this
Yeah.
industry. Yeah. And you need to be open to learning new ways and new things of how to do things. And also just like with starting over, it's because like I don't know, because now I'm, you know, I oh yeah, and I don't like to put emphasis on how old I am and stuff, but I'm like, I never thought I'd be starting over again with something at this age, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? And building something new and fresh. I thought it would be like this, you know, evolution of something else into whatever. But that being said, like I had to really take a step back and be like, where, like, what do I want for my future? Right? And I don't know if you
Right.
feel that way with your kids too. It's like, what do I want their future to look like? Not just my own, because the reality of, you know, the way the world has been going, we need to take that into consideration. I don't like to dwell on that. I really don't,
Right.
because I believe that we're shifting and changing things. But the reality right now is like, I need to start thinking more so about the future, if that makes sense. Do you feel that way too?
Yeah. Absolutely. And I feel like it's never too late to start focusing on that.
No, like
Like at
today
any
would be the
point.
best day to start focusing on.
Right. Exactly. Like any day is, regardless of how old you are, you could be in your
Yes.
80s. And if you decide then, oh, I need to start focusing on something else or I need to start preparing for something, like it's still okay to start at that point. Like it's not too late ever.
And you know what? literally, one of the other ladies that is in our business or whatever, I connected with one of her other ladies that she's working with and stuff. And she started this business. She was like 70 years old, 70 whatever years old. And I was
Yeah,
like, how amazing is that? Like, I don't know. So it gives me hope. I told her, I'm like, you give
that's
me
really
hope.
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's so cool.
Right? I'm like you that you can literally just like reinvent yourself and do whatever you want at any age, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just very interesting. So tell us like, I don't know, like what are your hopes and dreams and goals and everything with this business when for your future?
I really want to be able to move. I
Hmm.
would love to be able to buy a house. The house that we're in right now is great. It's just it's getting cramped. It feels a little small.
Hmm.
And I want my kids to have their own space, and that's my main thing is just moving.
Hmm.
But also, I really want to retire my husband.
Okay.
I would love to make it so that he can enjoy life more because he hustles so hard for us and he works his butt off
Hmm.
of us, and I'm so grateful for him. And I would love to just take that away from him, that struggle of having to,
Yeah.
you know, yeah,
Well,
do
and
all the
then you like
things and
actually live life together and enjoy life together as
right.
opposed to like working and striving and struggling and all that kind of stuff.
Right, because we've been in survival mode for years. I mean, it's been, and I'm ready to move on from that and enjoy and slow down and just feel secure and have functioning vehicles. Like yeah.
Would be nice that well, I do have a functioning vehicle, thankfully, but I'm just saying like that it's nice when you don't have to worry about all of that stuff, right? Or even if something does break down, you're like, it's okay, we have the money, we can pay for it, it's not a big deal, right? Um, yeah. So like what is your like I know you said you love the community and all that kind of stuff, but like what is, what else do you really love about, this business and everything?
I love that it does challenge you
Hmm.
and it does really force you to not change your identity by any means, but to sort of step into a new role and to get comfortable stepping into that new role.
Yeah.
I love the education.
Hmm.
I'm really loving the amount of education that you get with this role because it's like I just play it like a podcast sometimes when I'm cleaning my kitchen. I'll put on one of the videos and listen to it because there are things that I'm hearing now that weren't available back then, but that I'm listening to and it's clicking and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
That
main
was
thing.
sorry, continue.
Just the education is like I'm really enjoying the education.
No, and they did an amazing job with that. I have to say, like, because it's on a school platform and it's all free education. And if you need to know anything like how to run this business, how to work this business, how to become successful in this business, and all that kind of stuff, like they have the education there. It's just a matter of you like actually taking the initiative to listen to it and do the things and do the work. Like, even though we have like community to support us and hold us, like there's a lot of like you having to be responsible for yourself in this
Yep.
and like doing the things and making taking the effort and you know showing up all the time because it is still as much as we say it's not like trading time for money, like there's still work that you have to do. It's just that when you receive reap the benefits of it, it's a larger scale amount of
Absolutely.
money that you're making, right? Mhm.
Yeah, the time and effort you put in now may seem like a lot, but it will.
It will pay off.
That
Yeah.
is great.
It's like
Yeah.
anything, right? When you first start
Yeah.
something, it takes more time, more effort, more energy, and everything else to that you need to put into it to get. I always think about it as like a train, like how much time and effort, like how hard it has to work to get started. But once it's like barreling down the track, like it's hard to stop it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um, because I think like I've talked with a few people that they're like, well, of course I want to make money online. Who doesn't want to make money online? And it's like, well, lots of people apparently don't want to make money online because they're not doing it, right? But it's still gonna take like time and effort, right? But the beautiful thing is like we just get to share. We just get to share about the business. We just get to share about the products if that's what people are interested in. And we just get to like show up and be ourselves that way and talk about why we love this business, why we got into it, and all of the things, and help other women to do the same. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Um,
Because it's important to show up and to feel like you can show up and be yourself
mhm.
and not have to
Yeah.
alter yourself in any way. I mean, yeah, I've never experienced anything like that where it's like just come as you are. Like even in the hair industry, it is somewhat flexible with who you are as a person, but you still kind of have to fit a mold to a certain extent.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like I was just thinking to what my daughter said the other day. She was at a party and she was like, it was kind of clicky. And I was like, yeah, that is kind of like the salon industry a little bit too, right? It is a little clicky. There's like little groups or whatever that you either fit into or you don't. And I don't know, I've worked from home so long, I don't even know where I fit in with that, and it doesn't matter, but that's okay.
That's so great that you've been able to do that, though.
It is, yeah. I'm really grateful that I was able, like you didn't want to have to be like, I didn't want to have to be shipping my kids off to daycare. That's not why I had them, is for somebody else
Right.
to raise them or for me to work so that I could pay somebody else to raise them, right? And like, I know there's like lots of other women in the industry and stuff that like homeschool their kids as well as working this business. So
Yeah.
how amazing is that you wouldn't even have to worry about getting a house. You could just travel wherever you wanted, Kelsey.
Right. Right.
Right? Just pack up the kids, homeschool them, travel, do whatever you want. Like show them the world if you really wanted to, right?
Mhm.
But I understand wanting to have a home though, like and have your like own stable foundation for your family. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. I mean, the idea of that has come up, the
Mhm.
traveling,
Oh,
but
really?
we still need a home base for sure. Like it wouldn't be like a living on the road kind of a deal, but it'd be like, one big trip a year, a couple trips a year, but then home.
No, I agree with you. Like to be able to like just travel wherever you want, whenever you want, and still be able to work. Like you can use it as a write-off,
Yeah,
right? You're like, oh yeah, I went on holidays and wrote it off because I was working while I was there.
right. Yeah,
Why
you can do it
not?
literally anywhere.
Yeah, there are so many possibilities and opportunities with this business, and I think that is the beautiful thing about it is that it actually made me start thinking bigger than what I have been because there are so many people working it in like so many different ways, and I just like I love that about it for sure.
No, it shows too that it's something that anybody can get into.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you have something, because like even when I first came back, I was like, I don't know what I bring to the table. And even being in that position, it's like you still have a spot here because there's something that you bring to the table.
Just your
Yeah.
presence, your energy, your contribution, your everything. You bring your ideas, your knowledge, your experience. Like that is all something to be said for. Yeah. Yeah. And I love how like everybody just shows up. Like we have our weekly meetings, right? That's how Kelsey and
Mhm.
I met. And we just show up whenever we can. And there's no judgment for that at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, we all work together for like one common goal. And it's just there's a system that you can just like plug into. I always call it you just plug in and play. That's how I
Yeah.
explain it all the time. I'm like, you just plug in and play. Is what you get to
Yep. Absolutely. But I mean, it's showing up.
do. Mhm.
It's not, and that was one thing I've learned too, is that when I first had signed up, I wasn't showing up. I did have that mentality of, well, I'm just like in it, so that should be enough. And it's like, no, you gotta show up. You gotta, hey, sweetheart. No, thank you. Just gonna knock over my computer.
Oh, no.
But yeah, now like allowing yourself to show up and making the time to show up. And obviously, shit's gonna happen where sometimes you can't make it, but as long as you don't let that completely deter you from the vision.
And consistency is key, but I love that you brought up like the vision, because there's a lot of times where I need to go back to my why. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I wanting to build this? And that's really what keeps me going.
Mm.
Because I think, especially at the beginning, like you said, there's lots of times you just want to like tap out.
Yeah. Especially like when you're a mom too. I mean, multiple times a day.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, I just want to go crawl into a hole, but we still got to show up and we still got to,
Exactly.
yeah, it matters a lot more than people realize.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. And the little ones are watching
Yeah.
like how you're showing up and the things that you're doing. And um that was, I think, my driving force when my kids were little, to be honest with you, is it's like these two little people are depending on me, and
Mhm.
how I'm showing up is going to like predict how their future, like how they show up in the future as well, right?
Right. They're little sponges.
They are.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Mhm. So, but is there anything else that you wanted to share with us today? Oh my gosh, sorry, I was just talking.
Really sure. It's just been a really good, I don't know how long I've been back. A month, maybe, maybe a little over a month, but it's been
Time has
really,
just been a blur since I started.
it has
Like, I
been.
don't know if I'm coming or going.
I know. I'm like, I keep wanting to say, oh, the last couple weeks have been so great. And I'm like, no, it's been a little bit longer than that. But it's just been so great. And it's been so nice to be a part of something so huge and to be discovering this new version of myself that, 3 years ago was not even a concept yet. So it's been fun.
But
And
like,
connecting with all of you too has been like
mhm,
the best part for me. Like I look forward to the weekly calls and just seeing what you guys have going on. And
mhm.
ladies, like Saber says, she's like, no,
Yeah,
not guys.
you guys, you ladies. No, it is. It's really lovely that we all just get to come together and share. And it's a such a big community. Like, we don't even know everybody. We just have our little community, right?
Yeah.
It's like all over the world, this community, and everybody is just so passionate about it. And then that's the other thing that really drew me in, is how like passionate everybody is about
Mhm.
all of it.
Yeah. So passionate and everything about it is exciting.
Mhm.
It's never like, it's never a chore. It's never, oh, we have this coming up this week. It's everything that happens is so exciting and like,
And we get to build together
yeah.
and still like be like, and even if you're unable to show up, like somebody is still helping you,
Mhm.
which I think is just beautiful on its own, to be honest, because there's not that competition aspect of any of it.
No, it kind of shows you how things should be.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So is there anything else that you just want to like share with everybody before some inspiration before we pop off?
Basically, if you are on the fence and unsure about taking that chance on whatever it is you've got going on, just go for it. You don't have to have it all figured out to start.
Mhm.
And that time's going to pass anyway. So would you rather take that year or that 6 months actively building something and working towards better? Or do you want to hit that 6 month year mark and look back and be like, I haven't done anything and I'm still right where I was? It's easier said than done, I know, but just give yourself that chance to actually try.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you
Thank
coming
you for
on and
having me.
sharing with us. It was my pleasure. And if anybody is interested in the business, like by all means, like reach out to Kelsi. What is your Insta handle?
It is Kelsi Hopman 888.
Okay, or myself. I'll have a link in the description for that, or I'm on Instagram as Shalon underscore be her. So hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.
Well, thank you.